That's Sam.
That's Phil.
We are Bars and Barbells, and we're doing Kim Carnes, or Carnes, not really sure. You guys can elaborate in the comments. Bette Davis Eyes. We're doing Kim for the first time on the channel.
Yes, and I've never heard of Kim. I don't think you have either.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's also somebody else I'm really not familiar with, and that's Bette Davis. But apparently Bette Davis was an American actress. She was born in 1908. And
very popular.
Pardon?
Very popular.
Yes, apparently she was really renowned as an actress. So you guys can give us more insights on Bette Davis if you're familiar with her. Yeah. But obviously it predates our time. And we got a song here from Kim that's talking about her. And I guess we'll get some more insights on Bette Davis then. Or maybe it's just the allure of Bette Davis because the eyes component.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if she was this like big hot Hollywood actress, right? Maybe it was just the allure of like that kind of persona.
Or maybe she had some very definitive eyes about her.
Maybe. But this song did really well. It went to the top of the charts for 9 weeks in a row, which is impressive. It won a Grammy. So yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 1981 or 82 that it won the Grammy for Song of the Year. And like Sam said, spent 9 weeks at the top of the charts. So clearly this was a banger from the 80s.
Everybody was loving it.
Yeah, and 80s have been great, but we've done all different kinds of decades on the channel. So if you got insights, if you got recommendations, drop them down below in the comments section. Let's find out about Kim. You ready?
All right, let's do it.
I think we got some synth.
Gold, lips sweet surprise. Her hands are never cold. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll turn her music on you. You won't have to think twice. She's pure as New York snow. She got Bette Davis eyes. She'll tease you, she'll unease you, all the better just to please you.
Ready.
She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make a pro blush. She got Greta Garbo, standoff size. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll let you take her home. Whet's her appetite? She'll lay you on the throne. She got Bette Davis eyes. She'll take a tumble on you, roll you like you were dice, until you come out blue. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you, off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious, and she knows just what it takes to make it pro blush.
All right, so Kim has got a very gritty, speaking of which, gritty and raspy voice.
That's exactly what I was going to say, that she has a lot, I feel like, of a grittier voice than a lot of the, well, I guess we have done some females with a grittier voice, but.
And if you can hear, Tiffany just entered the room. That's our cat who's made her presence felt about Kim as well. Clearly she's got Bette Davis eyes. And yeah, so 90 or 80s feel through and through,
Yes.
synth usage, early era of the music videos, it seems like here as well.
Mm-hmm, yeah, and the whole like slapping thing with like the kind of snapping sound, that was interesting.
Yeah, definitely will be eye-catching from that regard.
Yeah.
But Bette Davis seems like she's a force. I think that's the way I would summarize
Force
her.
to be reckoned with. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if the whole song is talking about Bette Davis or if they're talking about a woman who has Bette Davis eyes, and then they're just talking about
It's both,
woman.
I think.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's, you know, a double entendre in that Bette Davis is, like I said, a force, a renowned figure, somebody that's confident, really
Knows how to make a pro blush.
yeah. And at the same time talking about maybe herself or, you know, strong, confident woman in general. So that kind of adds to the flavor, I think, of the song as well. Maybe why it was such a renowned song, because I feel like the grittiness that comes from Kim maybe can emulate this idea as well.
It makes empowering kind of woman.
Yeah, it makes more believable with the way she's singing it.
Yeah.
Than maybe, somebody that's got a higher end of the spectrum and, their vocal is a little more fluffier. It might not, hit as hard with the lyrics.
Yeah. I think also too at this time period too, like I think some beliefs and stuff were probably starting to shift, in this like idea of this more like independent, confident woman was probably becoming more popular as well.
Yeah, for sure.
She'll take a tumble on you, roll you like you were dice, until you come out blue. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you, off your feet with the crumbs she throws you. She's ferocious, and she knows just what it takes to make it pro-blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Bette Davis eyes. And she'll tease you, she'll unease you, all the better just to please you. She's precocious, and she knows just what it takes to make it pro-blush. All the boys think she's a spy. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll tease you, she'll unease you, just to please you. She's got Bette Davis eyes. She'll expose you when she snows you. She knows you.
Definitely not overly complex, and that's probably why it would stick out so much, be so catchy, get stuck in your head like immediately the first time you heard this. It's going to be sticking out, and you're going to remember it. And I can see why it was, on repeat, because you would recognize it so quickly, and it probably got a lot of momentum very fast.
Yeah, one of those songs that's easy to like pick up quickly and sing along with.
Yeah.
I also wonder, like, the reference, like, is it also referring to maybe like crazy eyes? Like, when girls have like crazy eyes because they're like they're a little bit nuts, but guys are still drawn into them. Like,
I don't know, maybe there's a backstory to Bette Davis that we don't know about.
Maybe some sort of influence there.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll be speculating, but you guys can add some insights down below. I've noticed in the video as well, it reminded me, this came out in 81, we said?
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously early era of the music videos that we had said already, but, that led into things like Thriller and Michael Jackson, really using music videos to further, the way music can travel. And the choreography, but the kind of randomness with the choreography of this artistic presence there. Whether it's, like I said, in Thriller, it's like with the zombie dance,
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that. Even today, you have like big pop superstars that use the same ideas and concepts to just do something that's going to be like, well, that's different. And somebody like Lady Gaga, will do something like that. And you just, it's something that's artistic and most people wouldn't come up with. And this whole setting of the video kind of reminded me of that, like the slapping stuff. It's like,
and they were all like in red and blue and like, and
the gloves and, it's like just adding this flair of, design in there that I feel like
creative artistic expression.
Yeah. And this is being 81 might have been, a catalyst to some of those ideas.
Yeah, that's cool. I didn't even think about that.
Anyways, you guys can give us more insights down below. What did you think about the song?
I thought it was cool. I really liked her vocal. I thought that it was different and definitely had an 80s feel, like you said. And all in all, I enjoyed it. What about you?
I thought it was cool. I wouldn't say it was my favorite. I mean, I don't dislike it in any way, but
Yeah.
I think that there were other songs that we've gotten into, like, Europe and stuff from the 80s where I'm just like, this is insanely good. I wouldn't put it at that level, but I would say it's very catchy, and I could see why a lot of people would have been bumping this at the time.
Yeah, especially if, like, I could see women resonating, like women liking this.
What are you saying, Sam? That I'm a sexist? Is
No,
that-
I'm just saying
just
I
kidding.
couldn't see that many guys like, rolling down the street, like bumping this in their car. So
I'm just kidding, but I do agree that I feel like this would have been a heavy hitter for a lot of women for sure.
yeah.
Anyways, give us insights down below. If you enjoy our videos, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so you can check out videos in the future. We love having you hang with us, and we want to continue this into the future. So we'd love to have you around. If you decide to do that, we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.